Hi guys, welcome back to Axis and Allies, the Garrison, Detroit. Again here, coming from the bunker in Rochelle Park, New Jersey. Once again, guys, welcome back. It's been a few days since I last made a video. Obviously, we've kind of slowed down a bit, but the guys have been making their moves, and it's been me who actually has slowed down considerably. But in any case, I hope that today I'll be able to at least cover the UK and Italy's turn. I'll be recapping the moves that were made both by Corporal 24 and VK Cowboy. Of course, Corporal 24 playing with the UK and Cowboy, VK Cowboy, making his moves with Italy. Okay, so definitely round five has been a very, very interesting round. We're going to see how Corporal and VK Cowboy make their moves. It's all about strategizing at this point in time, and the side that best strategizes hopefully will be the one that wins. All right, guys, sit tight, enjoy the show, and as always, let me know what you think. All right, guys, welcome back. So as you guys well know, earlier in round five, during Germany's turn, Germany successfully invaded the UK. So the British capital has fallen, London, right? So that means then that the Canada rule gets activated, which means that Canada will act as its own independent power, and it'll be collecting 7 IPCs from this moment onwards. Same thing with the UK in India. Okay, so the UK Pacific will be collecting 13 IPCs from this moment onwards. Okay, so basically that's the independent British forces after the collapse of the British government in the UK, British Isles. So it is the beginning of the UK's turn. Canada will make a purchase of 1 Spitfire, okay, for a total expenditure of 10 IPCs, which it inherited from the British Treasury before it collapsed. Okay, so what are the British attacks? The British will only be making one attack, okay, which I have already registered and recorded here in the map. Okay, so the British moved in here with 4 infantry, 1 mechanized infantry division, and 3 artillery divisions. Okay, effectively knocking out the single Japanese artillery division in Burma that was defending the Burmese territory. Okay, so that was the single battle. The British did not sustain any casualties. Okay, during the non-combat movement phase of the game, the British moved their AAA into Burma. Okay, the British also had a bomber which flew over to Korea and brought over 2 infantry divisions to assist the Americans in Korea against a possible Japanese attack later on, most likely sometime in round 6. All right, so what other non-combat movements were made by the British? British moved 1 single naval transport into Sea Zone 39 as well. The British had 2 fighters in Morocco, which flew over and landed on the American carrier, the Hornet, right here off the coast of the United States. All right, so the single purchase that the British made with the Spitfire will be placed in Quebec. Oh, I'm forgetting the Middle East. In the Middle East, the British repositioned their forces in Iraq. They now have 1 infantry and 1 artillery division. And in Persia, they have 2 mechanized two mechanized infantry divisions in Persia. All right. All right, guys. So that's it for the British. Let's go on and make our moves with the Italians. That was it for the UK. Now, VK Cowboy. Let's see what he did. Okay, so VK Cowboy purchased 3 naval transports, 3 infantry divisions newly recruited from Italy, and now they're ready to be placed. Okay, the Italians also have just 1 battle to fight, and that is the battle in Morocco. So what the Italians will be doing is they're going to be moving these 2 infantry divisions, 1 armor, 1 artillery, 1 fighter coming from Gibraltar. The 2 fighters in the carrier in Season 94 are moving in also to support that attack, as well as the fighter coming from Gibraltar. This naval transport is actually in 94, moves into 93, picks up 2 infantry, and drops them off in the attack as a amphibious landing. And that's it for the attacks being conducted by the Italians. All right, we'll be back shortly, guys, with the results of the battle. All right, welcome back, guys. So the results of the battle, very interesting battle here that was fought in Northern Africa and Morocco. The French Foreign Legion went down, but it went down fighting, and the fight they put up, they actually were able to take out 2 Italian infantry divisions. The French themselves lost 3, but tell you what, they put up a fight, and they lived up to their reputation. All right, so that was the results for the single battle in Northern Africa for Morocco. So yes, the Italians have taken Morocco, guys. So that officially now the French are off the income tracker. They're technically not collecting any income at all. So the fighters that attacked here, the Italian fighters, the one went back to one of the 3 that attacked went back to Gibraltar. The other 2 went back to the aircraft carrier. This destroyer that was in Season 91 moved over to Season 92. All right, so the bomber in southern France flew over to Romania, right here. The 2 infantry divisions in Bulgaria moved up north into Bulgaria. No, correction, Romania. All right, and the 2, I believe it was the 2 AAAs that were in Slovakia moved into Western Poland, along with that Italian artillery division as well. Okay, so now I think that's about it for the Italian non-combat movements. Let's go ahead and place the units that VK Cowboy bought for the Italians. So VK Cowboy purchased 3 naval transports he's recently built, and the 3 infantry divisions will be placed up in the north. And there they go. Okay, definitely interesting purchase. I see that definitely the Italians are ready to expand. The Italians are mobilizing. And the question is, where are they going? Okay, very interesting. Something tells me that it may be the objectives will be Syria, Transjordan, and potentially Iraq, the Middle East. That's where I believe the Italians are planning to go in round 6. Very interesting round, folks. All right, guys, that's about it for this particular episode. I hope you guys found it interesting. Very small. The moves were not prolonged. Very few battles were fought, but yet very strategic in nature. So that makes the game, interesting, I think, anyway. All right, guys, as always, hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm glad to be back making more episodes for you guys to enjoy and for you guys to digest. Let me know what you guys think as far as the strategies that are being utilized. Do you think that Corporal 24's move of sending 1 bomber with 2 infantry divisions to support the U.S. forces in Korea, do you think that was a wise move? Okay, and also, what do you think of VK Cowboy's purchase of 3 naval transports? Where do you think he's going with that? Is he going to defend against a possible U.S. amphibious operation in Gibraltar? Or is he potentially going to go towards the Middle East and take some of that Middle Eastern oil that the Italians so badly need? Just questions, right? Food for thought. I find it interesting also that Cowboy is moving his Italians up and supporting the Germans on the Eastern Front. At this point in time, currently, I believe you probably have more Italians on the Eastern Front than the Germans themselves have. So that's a very interesting scenario that the Axis have on the Eastern Front. Very rare for that to be the case. But then again, this is not a normal game, guys. Very different in nature. All right, guys, as always, hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you guys think, and until next time. And as always, don't forget to bunker down and play.